Keith Mary's in the building. What up, fam?
Hey, what up, Romeo?
Hey, it's been a long time. You on the West Coast, about to bring that heat.
Ooh, West Coast. What up, baby? I got goosebumps right now.
Come on, man.
Ooh, you see him, Bianca? Ooh, it's going down, doing all the hits we all know and love.
I
and
know,
some
man.
new joints, high-powered hour at the Lexington Bar downtown with my man Tim. It's going down, baby.
And the thing is, too, it's like, it's special because we're talking 22nd and 23rd year anniversary for a couple things, too, right?
Yeah. Most Beautiful Thing in This World album and Enigma album.
Come on.
So we're going to be doing all that on stage, too. Look, the goosebumps is just popping.
Hey, LA, he ready for it. Trust me.
Yes.
Trust me, man.
It's going to be, I'm going to hit the stage sharp. And we're going to start at what time, Tim?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, be in there. I hit the stage about 10, but 9 o'clock is some other acts.
Yeah.
I let the local acts go on before me. I gave them opportunity.
That's dope.
They can bring their crowd and their people and shine, use it for a platform, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
It's a celebration.
And it's
night
dope
before the Grammy.
that you're willing to give that back and give them that opportunity to do that. You know what I mean? Let them
Yeah.
shine, too.
Yeah, I'm always a people person, and I remember coming up trying to get in the game and break through, so, you know. it's only
Speaking of
right.
getting in the game, let's go back. First album, when did it drop? We're talking, what, 94? What year is first
December
album?
94, the first single, The Most Beautiful Thing in the World. But I was on
Yeah.
Eric Sermon's Hostile,
Okay. And
93.
How did y'all meet, though? Because it's a cool story with that, man.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm from Central Islip, Long Island, and
Yeah.
K Solo's from Central Islip, Long Island.
Yeah.
Eric Sermon and EPMD's from Brentwood, a town over.
Okay.
So I heard that Eric's mother moved to Central Islip. So I seen Solo, I was like, yo, could you take me to meet Eric? He was like, all right, meet me in such and such. So I was driving on my way there, I seen him.
Yeah.
He was talking to some girl, I stopped, turned around, went, got him. We went to Eric's house, knocked on the door. Knocked on the door. Knocked on the door.
Again.
Knocked on the door. And then he came up, and then Solo told him, yo, this is Murray. He asked me to bring him over here. He got rhymes. Eric was in the room making beats. Then I just started rambling off the rhymes that I had in my head for all these years. And then I just kept coming back and back. And then he was like, Murray, don't come over here if you ain't got no rhymes.
Yeah.
Came back like, the most beautiful thing in this world, to my notion, for murderous poetry. What?
Come
never
on,
leaving
man.
there. I never left.
Well, never left. But look how you came in with that. You hit a home run off the back, though, dog.
But
for
I was
real.
with Eric for 2 years before I ever got in the studio.
For 2 years, just putting in the work prior to that.
Just going back and forth to his house in the music room.
Yeah.
I would see him, EPMD and Redman and DOS Effects, the whole hit squad would be prepping for tour leaving. I used to watch them leave like, ooh. Then I start following the tour bus.
Yeah.
Then I just made my way on that microphone, and then eventually Eric got me right.
It's dope, Keith, that you put it like that because some people got to understand, most people, it don't just happen overnight.
Oh, yeah. No.
You know, the meet and greet happened, but you still had to put in that work to get to that point.
Yeah, and I had to prove
That's
myself over and over. Everybody around doubted me. Like, oh, he's getting better. I was like, all right, I'm going back home. I'm coming to my grandmother's basement, and I'm coming back. Believe me.
They saw the smoke coming, though. They knew what it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was actually in college, first year of college, and I was on the block doing what people on the block do.
You was trying to eat. You know what I mean?
I was just being a young man out there into the streets, and I really didn't have to be out there because my grandmothers and mothers and them always took care of me.
Yeah.
But I just was living a life of Raleigh with a group of men who gave themselves a name, and they called us a gang, LOD. But,
Yeah.
as you young, you do young things. Now I'm a grown man. I do grown man things.
Now, we're going back to 94 all the way up to 2018, Law of the Metaphor. Like, I just had, matter of fact, I popped my ears to that again this morning.
Oh, word?
Like, how do you feel hip-hop has transitioned or where you think it's gone from 94 to now?
The internet has opened it up so wide that now everybody and their mama can be an artist.
Yeah.
And they really aspiring to be an artist, but now they're an artist. You can't tell them they ain't.
Yeah.
And it's more different styles has come in. Before, you had to be original, had to have your own identity.
True.
Now everybody can emulate and prosper, and now it's the same. Then you got different cultures doing hip hop.
Yeah.
That don't even speak English or don't look like the originators, but thriving. Corporations are really making big money off of it.
Yeah. Super Bowl did big time this past weekend with commercials.
Yeah,
too.
so Hip hop is just ruling the world now.
It really is, but I mean, I don't know how you feel about it. I just feel like the way people can just put music out now, it kind of diminishes what it was before. I feel like you had to earn that stripe or earn that platform.
Yeah, it's really it's watered down now a lot. And you could be less talented and make more money than people who's talented.
Yeah.
But I say to each his own, and it's beautiful. Just, just keep it authentic and preserve the real culture of it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's welcome. But you can't mess with the Def Squad. So that's something you don't want to try.
Know that
compare the music, and you'll see why we withstand the test of time.
And I think another thing, Keith Murray, like, we talk about the music and how it's easy for people to put out songs and stuff right now and become popular. Like, when you hear, like, Bone Thugs and Harmony Migos having beef, how do you feel about that? Do you just shake your head or be like, are you serious? Is there a legitimate argument there at all in your eyes when Migos say they're the best rap group ever?
Well, I think that they want to build confidence in themselves.
Okay.
They may not know the history of all the groups who came before them, so they're kind of speaking kind of out of naiveness, just to big up themselves, and that's fine. But when you do that, you bring that attention on yourself. You know what I'm saying? You could give props to who came before you and be like, well, I feel that at this day and time, we're harder than them now. But in that era, you wouldn't have been able to last with Run DMC or people like that. So, you got to do your history and do your stats. Right now, you popping, that's cool, but I don't know about everybody.
Yeah, that's the four-letter word. I'm like, hold on, pause. I
but
give
people
you respect
do that
what
for
you're
attention,
doing.
though.
True.
They troll.
And that's what social media is about, too. A lot of people try to get attention because they had to stay relevant, things of that nature.
Yeah.
My real question, man, Home Alone is such a big record for you. How do you not perform that? How do you get around that? Are you going to perform that?
It's going to be a party, y'all.
Hey!
Well, I'm going to perform that, and the whole R. Kelly thing.
Yeah.
Well, my name is Ain't Bennett, and I ain't in it. But still, the music don't stop for me. That's just his personal plight. We all been in a situation where, it wasn't comfortable. But, that's a personal issues.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I rock that all the time.
Okay.
I be hearing R. Kelly be doing my verse at his shows.
I
be like, God damn, for real?
I have seen that in the
past.
past.
God damn, can I live, baby? But now I don't know if I want that attention, so go ahead, rock that thing, brother.
How often do you get a chance to come out to the West Coast?
I come out here like every 3 months or so, things of that nature. I actually have some family out here, so I frequent out here a lot when I'm not working and things of that nature.
And when you, obviously, early in the game, like, it was not so much a competition thing, but, like, who caught your attention as far as West Coast rappers make you say, oh, damn, okay, I hear you, Snoop, or I hear you, Cube. Like, who are those cats on the West that kind of motivated you as well?
From the beginning.
Yeah.
It was like, I always was like a young music fan. So MC Ren was really big for Keith Murray.
Okay.
Especially, definitely NWA, Eazy-E. But MC Ren was that dude. I got goosebumps right now when he came out with that album, Kiss My.
Yeah.
It was hot. Ice Cube, Snoop. I even like Kendrick Lamar and them now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like love for everybody. Eric be like, Murray, you like everybody. I'm just a music lover. But yeah, NWA definitely. And there's a whole bunch of them right now. But you got my tongue. Rage, she definitely was dope.
Yeah, shouts out to Lady Rage, yeah.
Corrupt, Daz, the Arabian Prince.
Yeah. Come on, talk about it. Yeah, man.
Sugar Free.
Sugar Free the Pimp, what up, Ramona?
Everybody, baby. Too Short.
Yeah, man.
E40, Mac Dre. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Word.
Keith Murray, hold it down with the
Cal
cam on
the
the
Homo
show.
Funky Sabian.
Uh-oh, he got more. Go ahead, bring
Come
who
on,
else on that
baby.
list? He about to name the whole West Coast
Conscious
roster.
Sisters. Come on, baby. And God Bless the Dead. What's his name?
Which one? Who?
Which one? You know who I'm about to say.
Who?
From the Bay Area. Drew Down. Drew Down.
Dre.
Mac Dre. I said Mac
yeah, you
Dre.
said
He's
Mac
the
Dre, yeah.
one.
Uh-huh.
Brother Hinch Lee. Drew, what's his name?
I don't remember him.
Remember the horror rap, Hinch Lee? You remember what I'm talking about? Hinch Long, what's his name? Everybody out there, the sound of my voice, know they're gonna be saying it.
Okay.
Horror rap, you're gonna look it up, you're gonna be like, well, that's who he's talking about. But it's been so long.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been big influence. Just like the East Coast, the same thing, equivalent. Oh, look out for the new album produced by Eric Sermon, a streaming album from Keith Murray called The Most Ugliest Thing in This World. Look out for, it's finished, it's dope. Look out for the Eric Sermon new album coming out and the Redman new album coming out. So 2019, Def Squad is definitely hitting you with a lot of new music on Def Squad streaming. Eric Sermon got a platform for that because that's where the game is at.
Before you roll out, Keith, how different is that going from the wax to records coming out, man? You know, people going to the record store to just stream it. Don't you miss, like, I miss going to the record store picking that up.
That's
you know
incredible.
What I mean?
Oh, I do got an album coming out with a dude I made in the Netherlands, just strictly vinyl. It's coming out called Body on the Block. Look out for that too in about 4 months.
That's
but
dope.
Yo, the transition, I'm just happy to be a part of it because my first record I bought was Run DMC Tougher Than Leather and Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh The Show on vinyl.
Damn.
I used to just spin those back and forth.
Yeah.
I got goosebumps again. Yo, this is an ill interview, B, I swear. Then when I came out, my music was on a cassette. Because I used to have cassettes. Put the little paper in them, hit record, spin them back and forth, open them up, change them. So the most beautiful was on record, was cassettes. Then we went to CD. Then CD's obsolete. Now we digital.
Yeah, man.
And I'm like, that's crazy. You could put your music on a business card and it'd be a whole album on there.
Man, definitely it's changed, but you went along with the flow, man. You ain't lost a beat at all. Man, I appreciate you stopping by the K-Day Morning Show, man.
Thank you. And I give a high-powered hour. I'm James Brown Jr. on stage. I'm no joke. James Brown Jr., God bless the dead. ODB the second, God bless the dead. High-powered hour.
Oh, you gonna bring
this is an event. Every song is a different show, and if you missed it, you'll hear about it.
True that.